Well, in the book, Field suggests that you might want to go back to that Jiminy Cricket data set. It's the one that we made the histogram for way back in the beginning of the course, and try creating a simple dot plot. The simple dot plot is right here under Graphs, the chart builder. It's here under Scatter Dot. So it's where the scatter plots are, but it's down here on the second row, the simple dot plot. I'm going to pull it up here into my chart preview, and I'm going to choose the level of success after intervention because that's what we used for our histogram. Click on OK, and here is my simple dot plot. It looks very much like the histogram. It's kind of pretty. I like these dots. But here's what I'm not appreciating. Go back to the histogram and just compare. In the histogram, I have a label on my y-axis that says frequency, and it tells me how many. So here's a frequency of 40, and that tells me that right here, this level of success at about, what would you say, this is 45. So if they scored a 45, there were about 40 in that bin, maybe 39 who scored this 45 right here. And I can see that because I have a label here and a title for this y-axis. On my simple dot plot, it's pretty, but I don't have a way of putting a label in here or a title for this axis. Instead, I would have to count these balls, and there should be 40 balls or dots here. So I do have that information, but it's not as easy to get to. So why would you create one of these? Maybe that information doesn't matter as much as, say, the shape of the curve. So you create this because you want to put a trend line on it, like a normal trend line, okay? Maybe that's why you've made this plot to show that there's a little bit of a right skew here, if you remember about the skew. Or maybe you like this plot because you're creating a creative PowerPoint, something that looks a little bit less like an engineer made it and a little bit more like an elementary teacher who can talk to both children and adults created this. I don't know, but I thought I'd show you where to find it, how to make it, and why I don't like it quite as much as the histogram, but if you like it and have a reason for making it, it's there for you. Once again, this is just optional. It's supposed to be fun, and certainly I hope you're enjoying this. Please write to me if you have any questions.